You want this for doing your coffee at home? Check this out.
I like it.
This is what you call a slow drip. There's your coffee, and it drips right down into this. How cool is that?
That's very cool.
The problem is that you need to start it at night when you go to bed, so it'll be ready in the morning when you go to work. But still, I'm sure it would taste really, really good. All right, so we're just checking in at Wine Bar George.
We are. We made the decision to sit outside, and now I might be regretting it a tad. It is so hot outside. I cannot wait to get back to the resort and swim.
August in Florida.
That's why we're not doing any parks this trip.
Oh, no. It's, I mean, we didn't do any parks in July either, just a couple weeks ago when we were here. And you know what? I'm good with that. There's just so much extra stress when we go to the parks. And it's fun, but I don't know. I really like being relaxed. So if we actually lived down here, this would be a little more of what we would probably be doing. Just freewheeling it, whatever we're going to do, because it's just so easy to come and spend a few hours. I don't know. So when we were here in July, just a couple weeks ago, and we met with Jen and Mark, we had drinks at Enchanted Rose at the Grand Floridian, and they were going to Magic Kingdom right afterwards. They were getting on the monorail to go to Magic Kingdom just to get something to eat or to watch the fireworks. I think they were just getting something to eat.
I think they were just getting something to eat.
So just to be able to do something like that, I think is kind of cool.
Don't get me wrong, we love the parks, but in the summertime in Florida, not so much.
And then also the crowds the last couple months have just continually gotten worse. So yeah, I'm okay with just the more chilled, relaxed, and once we get to the hotel, doing the pool.
I'm laying in the pool with the drink.
Yep, sounds good to me. But we'll need to start here at Wine Bar George, get a little drinky drink.
Yes.
What are you gonna get?
I'm not sure. Maybe something new that I haven't gotten before.
I know, I always get the hoot, but maybe we'll get something else. Let's see, definitely need some water. We interrupt our regularly scheduled program for a special report from the Disney Drinkers.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, Jen, what are we drinking this time?
Well, Joe, I've already forgotten the name of mine, but it's the vodka...
It's the frijoles.
Frijoles.
No, but that's not how it's pronounced. Because all of the frozen drinks are play on words of the different types of wine. Like the frosé is a frozen rosé, and this is a French wine, and it looks like it's frijoles, but I don't know. Let me open up the menu again. I'm just not even sure. I don't know.
So
okay, so how do you pronounce it again?
Frosgelé.
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 The Frosgelé. There it is. Thank you.
Frosgelé region of France.
The Frosgelé region of France.
See, you have to get it from the experts.
I guess, and we're not the experts.
No, we're just the drinkers.
So it's Beaujolais wine, vodka, and raspberry. So, okay, enough of the suspense and talking about it.
Oh, that's gold.
Well, it is frozen. Look at it. It's completely frozen.
So this is a great way to start vacation. Let's see.
It's supposed to be good.
I can't get it out.
Well, you might have to sip it. Oh, there you go.
Well, that's cold.
Well, it's frozen.
That's really good. Yeah, you can taste the vodka.
Let me try it.
It is. It's like a frozen sangria, like a red sangria. That's refreshing and light and delicious.
Oh my God.
I like that a lot.
Oh, that really is good. That's really good. And yeah, you could taste the alcohol in that. Definitely.
That's really delicious. And what did you get, Joey?
So the thing about Wine Bar George is that you can actually purchase a couple different drinks, the Hoot or the Wine Bar George Old Fashioned. And you can get either one of those in a corksicle. So if you purchase the corksicle, you get the drink and the corksicle together. So we've purchased the Wine Bar George corksicle here before, and I have the Stormtrooper corksicle that you bought me separately outside of Wine Bar George, but George now has other Stormtrooper corksicles.
No, Star Wars.
I was going to say that. George has other corksicles, but they're Star Wars corksicles. Good job ruining the surprise.
No, you said
Anyway.
Stormtrooper. He has other Stormtrooper corksicles.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
Her drink already went straight to my head.
He hasn't even had a sip yet.
Okay, let's rewind it. Beep, 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 beep. We're gonna cut all that out. So, George has other corksicles that he's selling now, and they're special corksicles because they're what?
Star Wars!
Star Wars corksicles! That's so cool. So they have the Stormtrooper one, I already have that. They have C-3PO one, but they also have the Darth Vader one. Look, it's all black. It's a Darth Vader corksicle. It looks pretty cool. So I ended up getting the old-fashioned in it, so let's give it a try. Ooh, that's strong. Ooh, that's good. You want to try a sip?
Sure.
It's strong. It's strong.
Oh, that smells great though.
I know. It's good though.
You know how they always smell medicine-y? This just smells
Like
orangey.
yes, it's with the whiskey, but the bitters that are in there. It's very citrusy.
Oh, that's
Oh, you do like it. I thought you would
delicious.
think it was too strong.
No, I can totally taste the orange.
Yeah, yeah.
That's delicious.
I've had it here before. This and the Hoot. I mean, they're two great drinks.
I'm just making my way through all of the frozen ones. I think this is the last one I had to try. I think
Yeah.
I've had them all.
Look at how frozen the glass is. But
Isn't that delicious?
that is really good. And considering we're sitting out on the patio today, or was this the patio?
I think so. And
Is
you
that
know
what you call
what?
it?
It's like 100 degrees outside, but in the shade. I don't even think we have there's no fans.
No,
And
it's
it
okay.
feels great out here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean,
No,
you're out of the
it's
sun.
not.
And
Oh,
hello.
look at that.
Oh boy. Yep.
Pork pluma,
Oh boy.
right there.
Thank you.
Here's that burrata, y'all.
Oh.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Best
Thank
thing
you.
ever.
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh,
All right.
that smells heavenly.
All right. So Jen ended up getting our go-to, our favorite, the burrata. Now we usually on the brunch menu when we're here for brunch, it's a brunch burrata where they add avocado and bacon. But this is just the regular burrata, which is seasonal tomatoes,
Yes.
olive oil, grilled bread, and of course the burrata cheese, which is right there. I mean, honestly, look at that.
Looks good.
Looks good. We haven't tried it yet, but it looks great.
Looks
I know it'll be
never
good.
deceiving here, so it's gonna
No.
taste amazing.
Thank you.
All right, so there's the burrata. So it's on the brunch menu, you would add bacon and avocado to it.
Yes.
And I ended up getting the
So you pronounce it the right way.
yeah, Iberico pork pluma. So it's either going to be Iberico or Iberico, but I think it's
Yes.
Iberico pork pluma. So it's pork with shaved Brussels sprouts and the blackberry reduction.
Yes.
Blackberry reduction. Anyway,
We're just
so,
making our way through this whole menu.
yes, we are, but I'm having a hard time with pronouncing anything. So this, you've seen other people. We've not had this before.
No.
Others have tried it. They love it. So it's supposed to be really good. So let's see.
I'm dying to try it.
Yeah. So this is what this looks like. So definitely anxious to try it because I am a little hungry. So I'm sure it's going to be really good. Let's dig in. So there you could see the bread, and just this. The cheese is so, like, just creamy and rich, and everything's just soaked in olive oil. Look at that
That is
cheese.
so good. Wow.
That really is good. All right, so I'm going to dig into this pork. Let's see how this is going to be. It does look really nice.
It looks delicious. I'm gonna taste that. I've heard
So,
it's amazing.
It does cut really well. It's very tender.
How's the flavor?
So it tastes like steak. The texture and consistency is more steak than pork. I think maybe because it's cut thin. And then adding the raspberry, or blackberry to it rather, the blackberry reduction, adds a certain amount of sweetness and citrus to it. You want to try a bite?
Yes.
So that's actually really good. I like it. Yeah, so that's different.
Wow.
I think because the pork is so thin,
That's amazing.
it gives it more of a steak texture and feel.
I can see why people rave about that.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
So I know we're a smaller YouTube channel, but we should be spokespeople for Wine Bar George because honestly, I think living in Illinois, we have come to Wine Bar George more than any other restaurant in the last year.
2 years.
Yeah,
I mean, even back home.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So between back home, here,
Yeah.
everything. It's
Yeah.
just, we love this place. But you know, part of it is obviously the food. Part of it is the service. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, when the owner blesses your table, brings you the food, spends time chatting with you, I don't know, you can't, it's pretty cool. And then when you're sitting up here on the patio, just the view, looking out at the people walking right across from Jock Lindsay's. You got the balloon in the background. So yeah, very, very cool. No complaints. And the drinks are awesome. All right, so brilliant me. I'm like, so Jen, you want to try another bite this time with the end piece of the pork? So it's a little more charred. You've got the reduction on there, and you can have a little bit of the lettuce on there too. And Jen's like, Joe, that's not lettuce. It's not. What is it? It's the Brussels sprouts. Oh yeah, that's right. This comes with Brussels sprouts on the top. And I'm like, Brussels sprouts? That's disgusting. But the way they're shaved like this, it's actually really very good. Yeah, you know what? I'm not a Brussels sprouts person at all, but pretty good, pretty good. So that wraps up our little run around Disney Springs here for a bit this morning and early afternoon. What'd you think?
Well, other than it being hotter than
Florida in August?
no, seriously, it is like really hot. And I know I say this all the time, but I have sweat in places that you didn't think you could sweat in. I just feel so disgusting right now.
Prior to this trip, Jen said, I'm not going to complain about anything.
I always complain about the heat. But that's another reason to go back to the resort and have a swim and have a cocktail because it's something better than walking around the parks
Yes.
in 98-degree heat.
Yeah,
with a
we
heat
need
index
index
of
of
117.
Probably something close to it. But anyway, so just a little bit of walking around here. Probably not the best time of the day to do it, but
No.
crowds were not horrible.
No, not at all.
We were able to get through and do a few different things. Wine Bar George was fantastic as always.
As always, again, if you have not made it out to Wine Bar George, you really need to put it on your list. This place is amazing.
Yep.
Every single time we come here, service, food, atmosphere, it's
Yep.
great.
Yep, definitely.
The only mistake we made was we should have just waited for an indoor table because it is really hot.
I don't know, I'm okay. The drinks helped.
They did.
Yeah. So.
But now they're gone, so they're not helping now.
No, they're not. So anyway, all right, well,
All right, I mean, another fantastic meal at Wine Bar George, so don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of the next Jen and Joe on-the-go action because we could be back at Wine Bar George because we come here all the time.
we've done a lot of videos on Wine Bar George.
We could be at Gideon's grabbing cookies. Probably not because they're really big.
But that cold drink today, that peanut butter cold brew was really good.
Yeah, we could be getting another one of those.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right, guys.
Or what else could we be doing?
We could be at the Hangar Bar having drinks.
We have not had a drink at Jock Lindsay's for a while.
It's been a while.
That actually is next on our list. We
Yeah,
need to do that.
We do. And if it wasn't so hot, I'd suggest that we go over there now because I don't think it's that crowded.
No, but
we
at this
could
time of
probably
day.
sit outside.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
we're gonna-
water at the pool is calling for me.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
the pool that is by the water, hint, hint, is calling us. All right, we
That's
will
true.
talk to you guys later. Bye.